We're at day 617 of my journey with testing out the My Lead Gen secret system with Clickbank products. And before we dive into the results for the day, if you enjoy the daily updates, give the video a like. It's much appreciated, and hit subscribe and the notification bell to be updated about the future videos. Now, if you have been around the block, you've seen a couple of my videos, skip ahead, you'll find the results. But for everyone who is relatively new, I'm going to take some time out in the beginning of this video to talk about the system, explain what it is, how it works, all of that. So this is a system which is a membership site, right? This is one of my income streams. It's not my only income stream. I want to iterate this because I see time and time again people put all their eggs into one basket. I strongly recommend you have multiple streams of income that you're building, okay? Focus on one at a time, typically, because you want your efforts to be concentrated in one area so you can develop the sufficient momentum to get some actual results for yourself, right? However, this is kind of it's an exception to the rule because this business only takes 5 to 15 minutes out of your day to do. And most people, they have an hour, 2 hours a day to work on a business in their spare time, if they're serious, that is. You know, if you're not serious about building an online income, you're gonna just spend like half an hour here, then like take a break a couple of days over the weekend, and then another half an hour, 1 hour there. But if you're that type of person, I'm going to tell you straight up, you're wasting your time. This is a hobby for you in that instance. So if you're serious, if you really want to make a substantial amount online, put the amount of work in that's required to get the momentum going and develop some skill sets. You're going to have to learn some new things, step outside your comfort zone. But I digress. I'm not going to get into a rant at the beginning of the video and make this too long. So all I'm going to say is that this is a business that is a membership site, right? And when you become a part of it, basically you're given leads each day. And these are business opportunity seeking leads. So we're getting them in the rate of 100 leads each day. And we're heading to Clickbank, which is an affiliate marketplace. We're finding products over there that we can promote to these leads. And these products are related to making money online in some way because these are business opportunity seeking leads. That's what they're going to be interested in. So we are grabbing these emails, these promotional swipe files from the vendors of those products, pasting them in the system, as you can see over here, mailing them out. Here's the opens, the clicks, and the click-through rate, open rate. Out of all those people that click on it, if they go to the sales page and they purchase that program, which is going to teach them, in this case, various ways that they can make money with social media jobs online, if they want to do that themselves and they buy it, we get a commission for that sale because we referred them there, right? And these commissions can be 75 to 85% of the sale. $20, $50, $100 per sale, depending upon if you get an upsell or not, right? So, in doing this business, I broke even day 50, day 60 I was in profit, and ever since month number 4, I've been making over $1,000 a month. Now I am at the point where I'm at $1.3 to $1.5 thousand a month, and I'm 21 months into this business. But when you're joining this business, oh, by the way, as far as the max that I've seen anyone make, it's over $3,000 a month, right? So there's quite a bit of potential with the system. But when you're joining it initially, you're joining at the $30 a month level, right? That's what you have to pay. And the first month you have to spend an additional $30 as an initial setup fee. So it is $60 month number 1. And thereafter it's $30 a month to remain on board with one account. Now, having said all that, there is a way to get even better results than this, because if you refer someone to the system and you get them to sign up with your affiliate link, then you're going to get 100 bonus leads, which brings you to 200 leads a day. And with more leads, you have the potential for sales, right? More sales rather. So if you're thinking at this point, that's great, that sounds great, but I don't have anyone to refer, don't worry, because you can refer yourself. They allow you to do this. So if you get a second account underneath your first one gets 200 leads a day, your bottom is at 100, now you're at 300 leads a day, or 9,000 leads at the end of the month. So we've gone from 100 leads a day to 300 a day, and 3,000 leads at the end of the month to 9,000 leads at the end of the month. But doesn't stop there either, because you can get a third account and a fourth and a fifth. If you chain them one under the other, you can rack up the bonus leads, because 200 is the max per account. The way around that is to put one under the other, under the other. So each new account gives the prior account 100 bonus leads. So personally, I have 7 accounts. Each one is at 200 except the last one. The last one has nothing underneath it, right? But I was able to get a sign up even on my last account. So I've got 200 across 7 accounts. That's 1,400 leads a day coming in. You don't have to do this though. I recommend you get 5 accounts for some decent results. Now, if you don't have the funds to do 5 accounts, then I would say at a minimum, go with 2 accounts, because with 2 accounts, you're at least getting the bonus leads. You're getting 300 leads a day. With only 1 account though, you're only getting 100 leads a day. So 100, 300, and if you get 5 accounts, you're at 900. So you can see how this is ramping up. So, by the way, you may be thinking, okay, 5 accounts is good. Let me get 10 accounts then. But I don't recommend you do that, even though there are people that do that and see good results, because you're banking on seeing the results earlier rather than later. And if you pay all this money for all those accounts, if you don't see the results you're looking for, month number 2, month number 3, you're going to fall off the bandwagon, because it's too much money to maintain. And in this game, the maturity of the leads plays a factor in the results. So with that in mind, be conservative. And by the way, the other extreme, 1 account, I don't recommend that either, because you're going to drive yourself nuts waiting for results to happen. But go with the happy medium. If you can handle 5 accounts for 4 months, that's ideal. And the reason I say 4 months is that's where things took off for me. But it might take off month number 3 for you. It might take off month number 5. There's a range. Depends on number of accounts you have, as well as a little bit of luck. But what I've noticed is you might find your first sale week 3, week 4, but not always. Could be even earlier. Could be day number 7. Could be day number 17, day number 31. There's a range. And like I was saying before, it depends on the number of accounts, number of leads you have, the maturity of the leads, as well as luck. But once you get your first sale, it seems like they'll start coming in consistently thereafter, because it's like you've entered into this new paradigm where now they're going to come in on a consistent basis. And as time goes on, they will get closer and closer together. The sales is what I've personally found. No guarantees, of course, not in any business. There's never any guarantees. I'm just recounting what my personal experience has been like. But let's get into the results. We are like 26 minutes away from the end of the day, but I like to do these, pretty much around this time, give or take half an hour. But let me just grab a drink of water here before we get into it. And let's have a look. Boom. $40.75. So we are at $255 for the week. And let's see how many days we have here. We have the 8th. Wait a second. We only have 1 day. 1 day. Okay, so we're going to need a massive sale to get this up to 350, which is normally our goal is to be around 350, right? We were around 350 here, and I would say around 350 over here, close enough. We're a little bit further away from 350 here, but anything's possible. We could get a large sale. Who knows what happens? But let's see where this sale came from. This one came from account number 3, and it's for WriteAppReviews. So we are getting some WriteAppReview sales now, it seems. We switched over from social paid to WriteAppReviews. I promote 2 products on Clickbank, right? And I keep switching between the 2. The last time I promoted social paid was in July. However, having said that, I got sales even in August for social paid, even though I stopped promoting it, because the older emails, people are still opening them, and those are still converting into sales. However, seems like the tide is turning, and we're coming back over to the newer emails here starting to convert. See, everything from here on up, write app review emails. So anyways, how many write app review sales have I had here? Let me just see over here. I think it was 3 and then 5 and now here the 7th. Those were the days that I got the write app review sales. Everything else in August was for social paid. But anyways, getting off track over here. So let's see what the totals are at. It's right now 1,413. Now it's 1,449. By the end of the day, it might be 1,475, something like that, right? The hop total is pretty much all that's going to change. The impressions might change, might go up a little bit, but the sales, I pretty much never get a sale at this time of night. So this is pretty much the final results. So we got one sale, $12, and we got an upsell over here, and that's totaling $40.75. And looking over here for the month so far, we're at $319, $25,174 gross income with Clickbank, and $19,738 net income with Clickbank. And looking over here, this is account number 3, and it is at its 82nd sale, totaling $3,800 earned. So those are my results, and if you want to give the system a go for yourself, it is the first link in the description. And when you use that link, send an email to mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. That way I will have your email and I'll be able to send you 500 bonus swipe files. Now these 500 emails that I give you, out of them, 200 of them are very generic, very professionally written. They're good emails that can work to promote whatever product that you want because of how generically written they are. So you could use these emails, copy and paste, and promote whatever you want with them. Like Warrior Plus products, you could promote the system itself, My Legion Secret, to the leads inside the system. And you could promote whatever you want with this, but I do recommend for Clickbank specifically, you use the emails over here. Okay, I've got over 140 emails for 2 of the Clickbank products that I promote, WriteAppReviews and Social Paid. Use those for Clickbank. But anyways, over here, when you sign up over here, you're getting my proven converting emails to promote My Legion Secret, which is going to be useful to get a bonus sign up on your bottom account so that your bottom account gets an extra 100 leads a day coming in, so that you increase the likelihood of getting a Clickbank sale because you're getting more leads. Remember I told you how you have 900 leads with 5 accounts, and if you want to bump that up to 1,000 leads a day, you have to get an extra sign up on your bottom account. Once you get that, you can switch back over to Clickbank and start getting sales with Clickbank, right? But getting off track here, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but you're also going to get support with me, where if you have any questions or concerns, you can reach out to me and I'll answer you over email or Facebook Messenger. But basically, if you have questions about what am I doing wrong, what could I improve on, I'll do my best to help you out. So click over here and it'll take you to a different page, which is going to explain things a bit more. But the main thing to note here is this portion, that you're getting some of your money back. So when you set up a second account underneath your first account gets $5 back. And when you set up a third account, it gives your second account $5 and your first account $4. And the bottom line of all of this is if you have 5 accounts over 1 whole year, you're basically getting 2 whole months for free. And if you want this explained in more detail, just go to my tips and tricks playlist, which is over here in the description, and search for day number 40. That video will explain it all in more detail. But click on the first button, enter in your email, click get started. That's going to bring you over to the sales page. Now once you're here, you're going to sign up for your first account. Once you have it, log in and watch what I'm going to show you here on out. You're going to copy this affiliate link, paste it in the browser and press enter. It'll bring you back to the sales page, and from there, sign up for your second account. It'll place it underneath your first account, giving it 100 bonus leads, so that when you go over here, it shows 200 leads are going to appear in this much time. Now, the very first day, you are going to be stuck at 100, but when the countdown here reaches 0, it updates to 200, and it'll stay at 200 from there on out. Now, having explained that, use a different email address for every account that you create. With Gmail, you can make 5 Gmail accounts with 1 phone number. And to make any other accounts, use Yahoo, Mail.com, or ProtonMail. Also, put a number at the end of your first and your last name when you create accounts 2, 3, 4, and 5, because the system might reject the same first and last name appearing over and over again if you don't do this. So in my case, I'd be doing Mike 2, Iser 2, Mike 3, Iser 3, and so on. So that gets around that issue, and then later on, just go to the account profile and delete those numbers, and you should be fine. And you're gonna wanna do that. Otherwise, if you send out an email over here, right, you select your leads, send out an email, it's gonna show, in my case, Michael 2, Iser 2, which is not gonna look good. So anyways, coming back over here, let's show you how this is all set up. You use your first account to create the second account, and you do that with the first account's link over here. And when you do that, account 1 becomes 200, and account 2 becomes 100 leads a day. Now when you create the third account, don't use the same link. You have to log into the second account and grab the link there, and use that link to create the third account. One under the other under the other. If you do this, account 2 becomes 200 and account 3 becomes 100. And then just keep on doing this. Use the third to create the fourth, which brings this to 200 and this to 100, and use the fourth to create the fifth, so that this becomes 200 and this 100. And then you're sitting at 900 leads a day. You can stop right there, or use the emails that I gave you, specifically the 200 generic ones. Copy and paste a new generic email into the system every day. Use the affiliate link for your bottom account and insert that in the email, so that if someone clicks on it and purchases, you'll make some money. But the main thing is, once you get that one sale over here, this will become not 900, but because this becomes 200, this becomes 1,000 leads a day. Okay? So then, with that extra 100 leads a day, you have an increased likelihood of getting a Clickbank sale, because you're getting 3,000 extra leads per month. So, get that one sale over there, then go back to promoting Clickbank products. If you want to do that, you don't have to do this because 900 leads is plenty, and but if you do, you know, it's right over here for you. I've already explained it all to you. But if you make a mistake with setting any of this up, the layering of the accounts, by the way, you can contact MLGS support about it, because they are aware people layer their accounts, they allow it, and they could probably fix any issues if you make a mistake with layering your accounts. But next steps are to create your free account at Clickbank and then learn how to send out these emails. And earlier I mentioned this is a simple business, takes 5 to 15 minutes out of your day. You're just selecting your leads, copying and pasting emails in here, like here's the subject line, right? You're copying it from this document that I showed you earlier, right? The last link over here. You've got over 140 emails in this document. You pick an email for a product. Here's social paid and all the emails for that. So if we're using email 3, we're highlighting one of these subject lines and we're copying it. Let me just do that right now. So Control C to copy, come over here, Control V to paste it in, and then we come back over here and then copy the body of the email, paste that in. And the bottom line is, I'm just going to cheat and I'm going to load one that's already saved in here. Once you got the email in and you got your affiliate link inserted in here, which ties the sale to you, so that if someone clicks on it and buys, you get the commission, all you got to do is send out the email. There'll be a button here to send email. Now, you can only send out one email per account, but all of this is going to be explained. I know I'm just going over it really quickly for you right now. If you want to see this explained in detail, go and watch this video, MLGSwithMike.com, okay? That is the second link in the description right over here. So when you click on that, it's going to bring you over here, and it's another video that's on my YouTube channel. And this video, you're going to fast forward it about 20 minutes in, right about here. You'll pick up where we left off, And in the last 14 minutes or so, you'll learn how to do the rest of this business, okay? So watch that if you haven't seen it already, but if you have seen it already, go back over here and use the first link in the description once you've signed up, and then once you, what am I saying here? Once you've signed up through the first link in the description, do send me an email at mikeiserconsulting@gmail.com. So that way I will know you're signed up. You know, send me over your MLGS username to let me know that you're signed up, because I have to verify you are actually signed up. But when you do that, I will be able to give you 500 bonus swipe files, as well as give you the free support, okay? So having explained that, that is how this all works. This business is already explained now, but if you want to develop multiple streams of income, like I was saying earlier in the video, I strongly suggest you look into the third link in the description over here, which is jobquittingincome.com. This business is the one that got me to 1,000 a month in 2 months' time, 6.6 thousand a month after 6 months' time, and 9.8 thousand a month after 8 months' time. So go over there, enter in your email, go to the other side, and if you join that business, you'll be joining my team, where you'll get mentorship over there, okay, with me. So, you know, you won't be stuck, you won't be lost, you'll be able to ask whatever questions you have, and you're also getting my free training on my YouTube, outlining everything that I did to see the success that I just explained with that business. So, having explained all of this, if you want to learn more about this, pause the video. Actually, don't pause the video, just go click up in the corner over here. I'm going to link you to the day 0 video, which is going to cover it all in a nutshell. So go and check that out right now, and I will see you in that video. Now, if you are here and you already know about that business, and you're just here for the daily updates of My Legion Secret, and you've enjoyed them so far, give the video a like. That's much appreciated, and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.